up, what up? Welcome back to the stream, or welcome to the stream if you're new here. We're gonna be doing something new today. So, based on the title, you can see the professor, the boy, is gonna review some film with the class. I played, like pretty late last night. I think we'll find out. Yeah, so I played from like midnight to like 3 a.m. and went 6 and 3. I think I should have gone 7 and 2 in my opinion. But I had like a 3-game stretch here where I just absolutely ate. And I know this says like 5 and 0 and you're like, you absolutely ate on 5 and 0? What the fuck are you talking about? But it's going to be interesting because the main storyline I want to talk about is going to be this game right here with Divine and BMO, and then this game right here, my revenge game. And I'm not kidding when I tell you, like, I fucked them up bad. I fucked them up pretty bad. So, let me see, like, if there's any other games I wanted to talk about. No. I think one of them we had someone leave or something. Maybe it's this one? Maybe not. I don't know. I thought we had a game where somebody left. Maybe that was this game right here. I don't know. But yeah, so it's like this stretch of like 4 games here. Maybe this one too. I mean, there's quite a few instances in this where I basically had to take over on DPS and just put the team on my fucking back. And this is one of them. Like, this is a game. Here, we'll watch this one first, just to warm up. This is a game. Like, this is why I'm gonna sound arrogant and cocky saying this, but it's like when you watch this gameplay, you'll see it's like, I'm definitely a reason why people ban Storm in these games. But we're going to analyze my gameplay, the team's gameplay, see what we did right, see what we did wrong, try to be objective about it as possible, and see how we can improve our game moving forward. Yeah, I saw that. It's like, okay, we're gonna go dive comp clearly if we have a Thor and 2 people trying to go on Mr. Fantastic, and I'm gonna play Mag, so might as well just get the penny out of there. But clearly they do the same. So I think this is a game where we actually match both bands. Yeah. I think we vote Iron Man next and we match. Yeah, so we match bands.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
I'm gonna skip past this till the game actually starts. Yeah, so I see this motherfucker go Jeff, and I think he requested a Storm, and I said, because I was gonna go Mag. I was like, I'll step right up.
Securing the mission area.
So I start.
Whatever happened to the world, I am going to
Did
help.
somebody already get a pick there? Oh, Venom killed himself? What happened there? Oh, did Spider-Man pull him off? So I obviously start out in my fast mode, and I don't even think I realized at the start of the game that this happened. But I think the Spider-Man, hold on, pulls him off. No, he just kills himself. What the hell? Oh,
Any hero
that
is
Venom's
good.
on my team. What the hell? I didn't even realize that. I thought that was the other team. Okay, so my Venom's an idiot right off the bat. He just fucks it. I go, alright, time to try to cook the Spider-Man and miss every shot.
Any
And
hero
nail
is
him in
good
the head.
healing.
So a big detail in this game that I feel like lower level players are not particularly aware of and it's also hard if you're not wearing a headset. It's like listening for footsteps that sound distinct for the other team. Like there is a difference in the footsteps, so you'll be able to hear when people on the other team are near you, and you don't have to see them to know. Like you'll hear audio cues, and I think people don't really pay attention to that sort of stuff enough. But it's like in my ears, I could be wrong, but in my ears right now, I feel like I hear one of them nearby. Yeah, so what I'm trying to do right here is Storm is good for when people are sitting in the back and the rooftop, because she'll shoot her shots and they'll do splash damage. Like they'll damage multiple people at once. And so I'm constantly throwing it into groups of people, and that's how you get a lot of kills.
This is real firepower!
Especially like it's a good Spider-Man counter too, because when you use when you use your lightning boost, it'll just shred him if he's in the area in the radius. So our cloak drops ult, I drop my ult, right as their group drops their ult, so I basically did not mean to do that, but it worked out pretty well for us anyways. Our Jeff, unfortunately, did not have his ult there, but it doesn't matter because we shred their ult anyways.
Vanquished at last.
So, I mean, that's a pretty big sequence right there, though. So I'm gonna go back. We're gonna break this down real quick. We're gonna try to hit a play by play. Okay, so like if you look at the setup right here, you can see they have their mag right here. They're throwing up root walls. They have their rocket over here with the respawn, the fucking ult, and the Wanda. So it's like, I know for a fact that if I'm just sitting in the back here, or even up here, like, I'm just gonna get cooked. So it's like, if I'm choosing to sit, like, up in the sky here, they're probably just gonna shred me. So I'll play Storm low to the ground a lot too, in the sense of like, you can see how I'm playing lower, using their Groot wall as cover for me for one, but I'm also playing behind this wall a little bit and allowing them to kind of get pulled over here. They have to look my direction. And so this Namor, Jeff, and Venom can also start to push from the right side. And so it's also about dividing attention. We have a Spider-Man in our back here in a 3v1. Their mag is blocked off because they're Groot wall, so he's not putting out any real damage on our heal or our Fantastic here. I'm pushing them back still, and we have the Namor turrets while they're getting allowed to push in. And this Wanda's doing nothing. So the rocket ult is kind of helping them stay up, sure, but they're also down a player, you can see over there. So we're in a very good position to start to push up here if we time things right. You can see I'm obviously a little bit low health. That's just because the Spider-Man is pressuring. And our Jeff doesn't have a great angle. So the Spider-Man tries to rotate and he gets bubbled. Our Venom's about to die. I pop. You see I pop my lightning right there. Spider-Man rotates back in, gets hit by the lightning, and now puts himself into a 2v1 and a Namor turret. Like, he's dead. Done. Now they're down to DPS, and their healer just got back on point. While we dropped a Cloakle, we took a DPS, we have 2 tanks. Or not 2 tanks, I guess. Technically, a tank and a half. and 2 like pretty versatile healers and DPSs. So our cloak drops ult. They're just trying to push, and their Groot just dumps his ult. He throws up his wall too far back, dumps his ult, and I mean, it's like, you even look at the positioning of their team. Spider-Man, like, they're throwing by playing Spider-Man right here, and they know it, but they're going to keep doing it. So our Venom's in their back line, causing a shit ton of distraction here, which is great. Their Groot's hurt really bad, so you just kind of panic ults. And they don't have any, like, sustain ults here. So they're just basically shit out of luck. I get really lucky in my timing for my Storm ult, in the sense of, like, when I was dropped, it was perfect. So even though I got sucked in here, I just shredded it instantly. And then move forward. Start to target. So I take space with it, because I know I'm probably not going to get another pick with it. But I use it to press their healers. The rocket starts to run. I don't know why, but he just turns and dips to isolate. Their cloak's playing in cloak instead of trying to focus on healing the mag, who's in a 3v1. The rocket's in no position to help this cloak at all. He abandons her. And me and Namor are on this bitch's head. I just shred her. I turn. I see that they're in a 3v1. Mag throws a shield up. He's distracted. Oh, well, I'm right behind you. Bang, you're dead. And then Fantastic cleans up the Wanda. And then it just leaves the rocket over here. So this rocket, if he's on, like, if I'm on the other team, I'm probably pissed off at him, to be honest. I think we're shredding them anyways there, but it's just the idea of, like, you're playing selfishly, and I get you're trying to play your life, but you could have made a smarter play there by jumping up here, and you're still probably going to get the same effect of, like, you're taking yourself out of the fight, but you're still able to heal your cloak, or even shoot us and put some more damage. But it's like, look at this angle. Let's put ourselves in his eyes here. What can he see? He can't shoot any of us over there. He can't shoot anyone over here. And he's just completely isolated and alone. So if me and Namor just decided, okay, well, they're handling the mag and the Scarlet. I saw him over here, like, just turn and get him. That's a 2v1 that we're shredding the shit out of him. There's nothing he can do. And he's dead. Anyways, so it's like, you made a selfish play to try to play your life and save yourself, but it's like, it's not going to work out anyways. And he also doesn't reset. He doesn't run away. It's like, bro, run away and reset. There you go. Now he finally goes. And this is another thing that's going to kill him. Like, you can see their Groot's sprinting in here. The Rocket's isolated. There's 3 of them back there. One of them a healer, one of them a tank, one of them a DPS. They're trickling insanely tough. Like, they're not going to be able to do anything effective. They might as well just reset. But because they don't, now we can pressure the Groot, pressure the Rocket. Like, Groot's overextended and alone. Their Spider-Man is still on Spider-Man. He's throwing, of course. We all know that. So let me rewind this a little bit. You see the door opens up. Spider-Man's in her back line. Cloak uses her cloak. I don't even know Spider-Man's in our back line. Until, I guess, maybe this point. Where am I looking at? No, I'm focused. Yeah, I'm focused on the Groot. So I don't even know Spider-Man's in our back line at this point. But look at that. It doesn't matter because I'm popping my B, and it's just going to electrocute him anyways. You can see he's in the radius. He's going to get shocked. He gets bang. That's half his health. Jeff now can shoot him. Cloak can shoot him. That's another shock. He's dead. And we move forward. Our Namor dies, but we're even there. Their Groot gets taken. We get good heals here. Their Wanda's isolated on the left side. I see her. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take your head. She panics, uses her escape, wastes it, dies. Groot's again overextended here, just scrambling for his life. This Rocket's trying to heal him, but our Venom's doing so much damage in their back line that it's like, it's pointless, because he's going to turn around and try to run away anyways to help these three. So it's like, you can tell in these sort of scenarios, and it's the same thing when you're losing these games, of like, there's clearly two different separate fights going on here. We have a Storm, Namor, fantastic cloak fight going on back here. And then we have essentially a Jeff and a Venom fight going on up here. And this Rocket can't really decide which one to be a part of, because the Groot's just diving in by himself, getting shredded, leaving the Rocket. He's probably crying to the Rocket, heal me, bro, heal me, bro. And if the Rocket is smart, like, just fucking ride on the Groot's shoulder. Like, why are you standing that far behind them? Just ride on top of them. You're going to be a lot harder to isolate and target. But it's like, people don't think about this sort of shit. And this... it's weird to me. Like, again, what is this Spider-Man doing? Like, he's been playing Spider-Man this whole fucking game. And he's diving again, getting shredded again, like, knowing that Namor's a perfect hard counter, and then knowing that I'm also hard countering him with my lightning on my B. And he's just still doing it anyways, over and over and over again.
Central Park, we better
Look at that. I'm so about shooting turrets and shit that I thought that might have been on their team and I shot it anyways. No, like, even though it was on my team. That's how you know I'm a good teammate. I shoot my own turrets just in case they're on the other team, just to make sure. Press the mag, shred them. I mean, it's just so much damage output too. I think, does their cloak just give up and stop moving here? Yeah, their cloak just stops playing. So now, yeah, I think now they're probably arguing in their own, like, party or chat, like, about you're throwing, get off Spider-Man, you guys aren't, like, protecting heals enough, all of that sort of shit. Spider-Man's dead again. Yeah, it's just about, like, ebb and flow, pressure, remove pressure, split, and distract. Like, you see, like, and also when a hero like Storm or Namor exists in the comp, it makes it no surprise why they get banned, because they can essentially get kills without having to do anything. Like, people say that about Wanda and like shit like that. Like, she doesn't have to aim, or Squirrel Girl just sits behind a wall and shoots. But it's like, when you use your B or your turrets, you can play independently from those, and those will kill everybody around you. And you'll just farm kills like that. So I can just essentially pay attention to this group, but you see I killed a Wanda. So it goes... Here I guess we get... What the hell is happening? Oh, it's the symbiote team up with Jeff. Yeah, because we have a Venom and a Jeff. So our Jeff has two team-ups going right now. You see Wanda shreds her solo ults on nobody.
Goodbye.
Kicks nobody. And then I just shock her out of the sky. So she wastes her ult, I shock her out of the sky. I'm not even looking at her. You can see, like, I'm trying to shoot their cloak right here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm trying to shoot their cloak right there. So it's like, I killed their Wanda, I'm trying to kill their cloak. I focus the group. Shredding his walls, so Mag comes in. I'm like, okay, time to drop ult, because they're in an isolated hallway. Get two of them. Jeff team up starts going. Get the Groot and the Rocket. I thought there might have been more back here, so I kind of wasted it. But I rotate back on, and now we're back in the fight. Killed her Mag. Still in the fight. And we're just shredding them. Like, they can't do anything. And there you see it again, the lightning. So I wonder if I can see Yeah, so at this point, I'm 20, 0, and 11 with 40% accuracy. I mean, that's pretty damn good. Well, let's back out here. Get a better view. Yeah, so they're down a heal and a DPS, and they're not going to disengage. Their Groot's going to keep trying to push forward. He dumps his ult by himself. There's 4 of us here. In theory, it might have been an effective ult if you could get enough damage output. And he actually almost does. Almost shreds me. Gets me 1 tap. Kills our Namor. That's a decent ult actually there. But he's so weak, his rocket's again hiding behind the wall, and our Jeff's just right there, right behind him to assassinate the shit out of him. And simultaneously heal me in the process. So I start hiding behind the wall. Yeah, and now Groot's trying to push up through this hallway again, and our Venom's just creating so much space for us the entire time. So it's like, this is why having a good, like, hybrid comp, like, I don't love playing hard dive comps because it leaves our back line insanely open. But if you can play a decent hybrid, like, we have a Venom Fantastic going, and the other team is dumb as shit, like, you can do a lot of damage with a Venom that's just, is essentially taking on a 1v4 here. Separating the entire enemy team. Allowing us to get a 2v5, shred their Spider-Man, shred their Groot, move forward, take space, move forward, take space, Venom rotates back, he's good at rotating too, steals their health, we push up, we hard pressure now, Wanda's on the back line. And we still push forward, we still push. And you can see that we're starting to get close to having some ults here too. I think I'm gonna die there, yeah. I think that might have been my first death. Yeah. So at that point I'm 22, and that's and 13, and that's my first death of the game. And we're already at the end of the round.
Fantastic!
So now, let's see what I do. My respawn. I think I dropped my speed boost. And I think I die a few times here just because of how concentrated the space is. I don't know why it seems like I'm flying so slow.
I thought he was supposed to figure all this out.
Oh, it's in slow-mo. I'm like, how do I take it out of slow-mo? Oh, there you go. I was like, why is it going so slow? Okay. This is a situation that does not make me extremely happy, but kind of is what it is because we're only down 1. So we go, yeah, 1-1. Our Fantastic is dead, but like you can see we're extremely trickled, like we're extremely far separated, and so I think that we should reset here. Our cloak's clearly hurt. They're gonna start to push forward and apply some pressure here, and I think that's kind of why we fall apart on this dominant push. Because you can see it's 3 of us back here. Namor's isolated up here. So yeah, I think actually, where the fuck is our Jeff? Might be in spawn or something. I don't know where our Jeff went. That's a whole nother thing. Where's our Jeff? Yeah, so he did get killed. So we're down a heal, a DPS. Our cloaks hurt, our Namor's separated. And we just don't reset for whatever reason. Which I don't like when we do shit like that. It's pointless to me. I think it's dumb. I think it's a waste. But we try to push forward anyways. I try to play my life a little bit more here. So these group walls take my space. Because their group keeps using their walls, but it's like, bro doesn't realize that he's using the walls and helping us because he keeps giving us cover with the walls and making it to where they can't shoot us. Like, I mean, look how clumped up they all are here. If my Jeff uses his ult too, and we, like, this is a perfect Jeff. Where's the Jeff NATO? There it is. So we just start clearing. And unfortunately, we don't get anybody, but they dump all their ults. All of them. So if you look at the before picture here, we start to push in. I'm following behind, slowly but surely following behind. I think our cloak's a little too high up here, but that's okay, because our Venom comes in. They drop Groot walls, kill our Venom. I drop ult. Our Jeff's gonna drop ult. Our Namor drops ult. Our cloak drops ult. I don't like that. There's no reason for us, like, to be dropping a cloak ult in this situation. There's no reason for us to have dropped a Namor ult in that situation when you hear and see that we're about to do the Jeff NATO. But their Groot's 99% ult, their Wanda's ult, their Magic Spell have ult, their Magneto has ult. So we dump ult, their Magneto dumps ult. Their Wanda dumps ult. And their Groot's dead. And their Magic's dead. So now they wasted a bunch of ults, and we did too, but we're getting picked, their Wanda's dead. We actually got our Jeff killed there. Max just solo diving, he's gonna get shredded. Groot dumps ult, shreds us. And that's what I mean, like, if we don't use the cloak ult and then Namor ult, like, we have a good counter here. We have an ability to drop an ult on their heads, sustain, like, it, and we don't just get fucked because our Namor's gonna die, yeah. Now our Fantastic's in a perfect position to just get shredded. Our Venom's probably gonna die, but it's like, now they don't want to die, but we're gonna trickle, so it's like, those two die, but they're fighting, so they're wasting time, actually. Our Venom's still fighting, but it's like, bro, you're alone. You're gonna die, but you're alone, so you're wasting time. So now, you see, me and Cloak are back on point. Namor's running in, but 3 of our teammates just went down. And I'm gonna say, yeah, we should have seen that and reset, but I don't think we did. Maybe we do. And maybe we take that magic, try to create a little bit of space and pressure here. The map change. Yeah, I mean, they're back now, so I guess we do kind of reset there, just in the sense of we relieve a lot of pressure and sit back and wait, and give our team time to get back. So yeah, I mean, now we're back, and we got their magics, the shield extended. Is there a way for me to just go, like, up and down on the camera? I wish there was, because this camera system is kind of annoying, not gonna lie. So, I mean, yeah, dude, just look how much damage goes out because the Jeff can just fucking sit in the back and spray water. That pisses me off, I'm not gonna lie, it's annoying. We have the Namor turrets, we have the storm shit, we have the automatic aim from the cloak. So we just start shredding, they dump their cloak ult. I mean, we have a much harder time pushing here than we should. But it's because, yeah, like, if you look at what we're doing, is we're trying to force pressure and force situation. Like, we see that there's an active cloakle, and I'm still pushed up. Our cloak's second highest up for some reason. Our Moon Knight's one tap. Our Namor's in the back behind the group wall. Our Fantastic's trying to save him. I'm still playing up like a dumbass. I don't even know where the hell I just went there. Oh, our cloak me. So she saves me, and then gets isolated. And then I fall back and abandon after our Moon Knight's dead, our cloak's isolated, we're all getting pushed down and hurt. Like, that's a situation where it's like, if I'm just paying a little bit more attention, and I don't try to pressure in a situation where I know we're not likely to get picks, like, fall back. We don't get pushed back so hard. We don't lose our Moon Knight. We don't isolate our cloak here, who's probably not going to die unless we're lucky. Like, we don't just get fucking forced back like this. And we retreat, and we get lucky and pick a Magneto. And now we're starting to play a little bit more convincing. So, yeah, Magic's in the back. I start pushing in the back pretty far here just to apply pressure. We kill their cloak, we kill their magic because our cloak holds. Our Jeff is in the back still. And you can see we're just like hammering the pressure now. They're trickling top. And we get a clean last push there, so it's like it's not perfect. And at that point I'm 32 and 19. And in my opinion, both those deaths were probably avoidable.
Top-notch team to win this one.
I'm gonna try not to do free camera so much this next round. I'm gonna watch like directly through the eyes, so you can get like a full breakdown of like what I'm seeing.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I mean, and that's the thing too, is it's kind of hard to break down without going back, pausing and going back a lot, because there's so many thoughts happening so quickly simultaneously that it's like,
It's good to know our goals are aligned.
I hear a lot of players say things like, oh, I can't talk while I play. I can't like really play while you're talking. I can't focus. Like, that's a super limiting thing. If you can't do that, like, you can't kind of mentally multitask, you're gonna have a really hard time playing this game. At least at a high level. Because, again, you're constantly simultaneously bouncing thoughts around your head. Is my positioning good? Do I want to be using my speed boost or my damage boost? How many people are within my range for that? What are my cooldowns on? What's my ult percentage? What's my health? Where are my teammates positioned? Where's the enemy team positioned? What's the pressure feeling like? What's our momentum looking like? How many ults do we have on the board? It's all of these things combined that it makes it very difficult for just a casual player, quote unquote, that like is not the best mechanically and does not have the best game sense to perform well in a ranked environment, because they just don't care enough about considering all the factors. Like, they're just willing to accept being bad, and that doesn't really click for me mentally, but for some people it does because they have fun. And I guess that's fair, but I fucking hate it. I hate it.
You won't run away.
Yeah, so it's like I use this bridge. My positioning right now is I'm using my speed boost and I'm hiding behind this bridge so I can get natural cover, but I can also move quickly so I can go up and down, side to side, and be able to get a lot of movement. So I see that they're starting to rotate on the left side. And I start thinking that. I realize at this point, yeah, they're starting to heavily pressure, so we should probably push back a little bit, but I also am worried about a flank around the left side if they fly over that gap. So you can kind of see me look back over that direction. Watch I pop back, and I look right there, like the way I rotate. So now, I see that, like, oh, I did not even know, yeah, the rocket, the one that I was calling out earlier, DC'd. Oh, he's back. Oh, that's what that dude was talking about. Okay, I'll explain this at the end of the game, actually. Alright, let's go back. So, our Moon Knight dies there, their magic dies there, their mag is hurt, their Groot's getting hurt, their Wanda's up, but they don't have a heal because Rocket's disconnected and their cloak is clearly in the back running back the point. So they have no heals here, and we can apply more pressure. Namor turrets are shredding, I'm starting to push up a little bit. And it's also important to rotate. Like, a lot of people and a lot of support players don't realize it's like, they'll sit way off point. And this is the problem with off point DPSs, like Squirrel Girl, like a Black Widow, like a Hawkeye, like a Hela. It's like, it is important to use your body to consume damage from the other team. If you're getting picks in the back line, awesome. But it's like a lot of the time, especially in like dive comps, it's like if I'm playing on objective with 2 healers, and then we maybe have like 1 DPS supporting us or 1 tank, and 3 of our teammates are in their back line constantly and never rotating back on the point to help, it's like, we don't have enough bodies on point to consume the damage that they can output on us. And, like, we'll just get rolled in the back line. It's exactly what happened earlier in the first round. Because you separate, and you're having 2 separate fights. And they're uneven fights that you know, like, we're not going to win this. Because you're just not using your body enough. So it's like, there's a lot of times where you'll see me as low-key or cloak. And I'm playing directly on point, using my body to like consume some damage, to be another obstacle. Also, it's like if you're playing cloak, you can't really use the cloak if you're not around your teammates. So it's like, I believe you should be playing somewhat like I agree with some situations being play in the back conservative, save your life, and like you can just heal bot. But there are also situations where it's like, as a support, you do need to be on point. Like, you can't just sit in the back and then run and isolate like that Rocket did. I mean, you're more, like, it's just a math equation at that point. Like, what are you more likely to win against a DPS as a support or a tank as a support, a 1v1? Or, like, being in and not even win, just survive. Are you more likely to survive a 1v1, or are you more likely to survive that one person hunting you while you're in a pack of 5 other teammates? It makes it a lot harder. So I see a lot of supports get pressured, especially by dives, and they'll run backwards, and they'll isolate, and they'll try to get behind like a wall or something. It's like, dude, you're not getting away from the Iron Fist. You're not getting away from the Black Panther. It's not You're not getting away from the Thing or the fucking Hulk. It's not going to happen. Stop running backwards. Run towards your teammate. Run towards obstacles that are directly like linked around you, that can help you, that can actually do something rather than isolating yourself. I mean, as a DPS and a tank, the number one thing I want a healer to do or a support player to do when I start to pressure them is isolate themselves. This is also why it's important to understand other roles in this game and how other jobs play. Like, if you're only a support player, you have no idea how a DPS or tank role operates, like, you're also hurting yourself. So that's important too. It's like why you see a lot of, like, you'll see players like Cooper Cup's a good example, or like a lot of the high level players will know the opposite side of the ball positions because it allows them to understand what like the DB is more likely to do. If I know how to play cornerback, I know what a cornerback's more likely to do, so when I play wide receiver, it's easier for me to exploit. Like, I know the tips and tricks that they're using. And it's the same thing here. Like, they're playing a Wanda. Like, I know what the Wanda play is. Or if they're playing Cloak, I know how a Cloak is usually going to play. And I can play around that because I have that knowledge. So now, yeah, here again, you see them just grouped up, and I just start shooting it. Like, you don't even really have to aim. You just start shooting into a group of them, and you'll just start shredding damage. Yeah, so I'm just trying to cause a lot of pressure there. They got me going backwards. They got me scared there. So yeah, you see me pull back around, natural cover, move up and down, move around, and I play on the ground a lot as Storm 2. You don't see that from a lot of flyers. They'll be on the ground. Like, I play on the ground a lot because it makes it easier for my supports to see along too, for me to consume damage. In some situations, like, because I want to shoot straight through, it's easier. It's a better angle, right? Like shooting straight through, you're more likely to hit a group of targets. Versus shooting at a downward trajectory, it's like it's harder to go through more people. It's more likely to go straight down at the ground. So it's easier to only hit, like, you're more likely to only hit one target. Versus if you get low and poke straight through a bunch of group of bodies versus, like, down like that. If there's no, like, splash damage specifically. Yeah, and then you see this magic rotates on. So this is why it's important to focus on that point too. I got lucky because she just kind of ran in front of my camera. I was like, oh shit. Yeah, so now they're trickling. I mean, there's nothing that they're going to do here. The grid's just going to get themselves shredded. The rocket's kind of giving up. The boat's just sitting in the back.
You cannot withstand my might.
Yeah, they're trying to get desperate to switch onto the thing and just dive in. Yeah, you hear that? You hear that? Charge. Go have fun. I believe that's their magic in our back line. You hear those footsteps? The clink, clink. And then I look up, someone's contesting. But I don't turn around, so that's the problem, is I notice it now. But I clearly didn't notice it then. And this is me trying to dump in the back line, pushing off into the Jeff NATO. I know you just shredded him here. Yeah, that's just kind of not fair. Yeah, I'm like, get me out of there. That Groot, dude, Groot can actually hit from so far away. So when I hit that, I gotta hit the speed boost and go, because he will hit me from like 20 feet away. Yeah, we just shredded him with the Jeff NATO. Oh, look whose dead body that was, just laying there. The bottom left corner. Look what I said, yeah, it was the magic. So audio cues are an important thing too. It's like fucking Rainbow Six. You gotta pay attention to visual and audio. Because you know, it's like, if you don't have a magic on your team and you hear magic voice lines and footsteps, it's like, yeah, you probably have a magic in your back line, bud. Turn around. And I clearly just wasn't paying attention, but it worked out anyways. I mean, that's the good part about a Jeff NATO, is like, you can just not pay attention, and when they drop their hero, you just shred them anyway. So I just gets yanked in by her, which is fantastic. Cloak's not even doing anything, so I was like, okay, I'll take a free kill here. But they just give up. At this point, I'm 44, 2, and 35. They're diving. And they're just like, they have no answers, so I think at this point, they're just kind of fucking around. They're gonna triple tank with the magic, like, they have nothing for us. And I kept looking up at the clock like, oh, surely this round's almost over. There'd be like 2 minutes left, a minute and a half left. I'm like, we're wiping them this many times over and over, and I just shred it. I mean, at this point, like, there's not much valuable details for me to point out, because they're obviously just solo diving and shit. So it's like, all of this stuff is just extra. Like, they're not even trying. They're dropping a portal. It's like, they're just fucking around. That's an important thing there. So I heard the audio cue and I knew they were dropping the portal, but sometimes people will do that and they'll split the team. So they'll drop the portal in your back line to turn you around so their front line can push in from the front. and hit you from 2 different sides. And if you're dumb, you completely stop paying attention to the front and go, the portal's gonna drop in the back, get it! But I'm not dumb, so I'm like, I hear the portal, you see me turn around, where is it?
I'm as strong as
Down to 30 seconds.
drown in my wake.
So I move forward, I'm like,
Time to make them pay.
alright, we're gonna drop portal, where is it? Alright, we'll make sure they're not coming forward, still make sure they're not coming forward, where's the portal? There we go.
I'm as strong as that.
And I get fucking shredded because I can't see it.
You can't strike down. Speed is everything.
I don't think they take this point, but they might. We might have choked us. I have my ult here, so we'll see what I do with it. I think I just dropped ult here. Sorry guys. That's so unfair, man. Like, they had a chance and I just shred their whole fucking team. They had a chance and I just shred their whole team. There's nothing they can do. So... at this point... I'm in the fucking game chat. Because I'm like going off, I died 3 times. Here, let me find my final stat line. 54, 3, and 41. So I'm like, I'm in the game chat like, I'm Storm in real life, dude. Like, I'm the reason you banned Storm. I'm gonna haunt your bans for the rest of your life type shit. Like, didn't check the weather forecast, did you? Just talking shit, dude. I'm just tearing them apart. And then one of them just starts saying, 6-7, 6-7. Ban 6-7. 6-7. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? 6-7. Like, you talk someone went 6 and 7. I checked the stats. No one went 6 and 7 or anything like that. And they're like, I think now watching the replay back, I realized because that rocket disconnected. And I think they were basically trying to say like, oh yeah, I think they meant to say like 5v6 or 7v5. They said 6-7. I think they're basically meaning Rocket was playing for our team. So he just kept saying, I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? It was so confusing to me, but I think that's the understanding now. So, of course, I get MVP that game, tear them to shreds, and we end the game with most KOs, most damage, a penta, 25 final hits, MVP, 54, 3, and 41, 25,000 damage. 33% accuracy. Huge game. Huge game. I mean, even then, this Rocket, yeah, had the most heals in the game, so it's like, disconnected for 2 seconds, it is what it is. What was this game? Oh, I guess this is just a game of me playing God Mag. Did I solo? I mean, I think I might use the Strange Portal or something to get back on point, maybe? Let's watch it.
The battle starts
Wait,
in
who did
5,
ban?
4, 3, 2, right here.
So they banned Storm Cloak. That's not great for me. We banned Penny Hella. Ugh. Oh wait, no. Okay, my team bans Cloak Storm. It's still not great for me. Those are 2 people that I use quite often. They ban Penny Hella. I think it's a good thing that we banned the Storm because they have a Jeff. Yeah, they might end up with an Ultron. Alright, let's see if we can start the match. Fuck it.
All the different
We dominated the shit out of them in
battle
this game.
starts in 5.
I went 5-0, which is not great. It's like
2, 1.
I played
You have to stop them
technically
from securing the
match,
mission
I
area.
guess. I think this is my first match on Mag where I go 0 back. Yeah, so I'm just playing frontline here, trying to eat damage and push their ammo back. I'm also pinging. I can see that they're trying to rotate, so I'm focusing on the side. I'm still trying to push their squad back. I can get around them on the right side. I'm just trying to play frontline and get a lot of space, and make sure they can't take into space and push them back. Yeah, and you see the Iron Man's on the right side here, so I duplicate myself and then bubble. They try to pull us in, I throw out the shield. They get our magic, and I'm still playing front line as fuck here. Like, I know that I need to be eating all the damage here because of Mag's ability to sustain. So I'm just trying to push forward as much as I can. When I start getting low, I rotate back, but I'm trying to stay front line as much as I can. I'm shielding a lot, I'm bubbling a lot. I'm occasionally like shooting at them, trying to push them back with the spike. I ping the Iron Man right there, so that's why you see me look up. I ping the Iron Man just so they know that he's there. And you can see I start to back up here a little bit too, because I'm starting to get focused a lot more. So it gives our ammo space to push up. Obviously we have Loki clones here. Our magic is still dead. Our Loki is right behind. Our rocket's right behind. So we can still get pocketed pretty well here. Our magic's dead. I don't know where our Punisher's at. He might be walking back because I don't think we had a Punisher to start. Yeah, he's walking back. So our Punisher and magic are both dead here. But because of the heal abilities of our teammates... Oh, that Loki just made a huge mistake there. So, our DPS die. We're playing frontline. We're taking damage. I ping the Iron Man. I'm getting pocket healed. Our Loki drops a clone there. Our enemy pushes up. I drop back. I drop my orb on her, so she gets bubbled. She's protected. I drop my spike, I throw the spike at their head, try to push them back, give them more space. Our Loki teleported up into that clone, and I don't think he meant to do that. But he teleports to watch. He'll teleport up into that clone and almost gets himself killed. You see that? He teleports up in that clone and almost gets himself killed. And barely gets out of there last second. But the Iron Man targets them and kills him. And then we have got Loki clones in the front trying to create space that's taking their focus. And that's important too. A lot of people only place Loki clones like in the back and high up spots to where like they can shoot a lot from range. But it's like using Loki clones as a shield is very helpful in a lot of situations as well. So now I'm just pushing up, trying to consume damage, trying to eat that cooldown. Now she can't use her choke slam. I bubble myself. I believe, have an amplifier going. Yeah, we do. So I'm just getting pocket healed over and over. We destroy that Squirrel Stampede instantly, and they're just funneling down the same route. So if they're smart, they should be hitting flanks and pulling our attention elsewhere. Like I said, split the team, take attention elsewhere, distract, counter, attack, like drop them. But I have almost no cooldowns here. But because I'm getting pocket healed, our Emma's throwing up shield, and I know they're just funneling down the one same spot. And I have my mag clone on the side there, you see. It's like, they just can't really do anything effective here. And we can just keep pushing back. So I know Emma's trying to rotate here. I ping her. Emma's rotated. Iron Man rotated there, but I'm not paying attention to that. Right now, that's not my job. My job is make sure that they can't create too much pressure and push us back. Because if we get pushed back too far here, and we collapse, like, we will just lose this point instantly. So I'm playing my life with Emma here, we're trying to push them back in this track. And I think something's going on in the back line there, and it might be another Loki clone, let me go see. Because they get, like, really distracted for some reason. So their Emma pushes up, they're all way far back. She's got no heals on. Their Squirrel Girl's the best, like, chance she's got right now. No, they're just trickling. They're not even really distracted, they're just trickling. So then they start to rotate over. I see Invisible Woman go over too. So it's also peripheral vision matters in this game, because if you're so tunnel vision down this sight line of this group of people that you can't see J Money on the right there, it's like you're giving up an out of position healer. There's zero reason why their Invisible Woman should be one of the highest players up there, and then not only that, isolating yourself and flanking onto a tank that will just turn to the right and shred her shit. There's no reason. It's a dumb play. So I do exactly that. I turn to the right. Now she's in a position where she's like, oh, I've got to use my double jump and I have to run. And then the Black Panther rotates on. I do my heal. I try to throw the shield, accidentally cancel it. Try to throw, miss those shots. And we're just holding, because we're using Emma shield, then we're using mag shield, then we're using Emma shield, then we're using mag bubble, then we're using mag shield, then we're duplicating. It's like, and then we're changing targets too, so it's like when an Emma starts to push too high up, we focus, push her back. When their Invisible Woman starts to push too high up with the Black Panther, I change focus, let Emma handle her thing a little bit, and then prioritize target to the right, push them back, make sure they can't isolate, and get an effective counter. I get frozen here, I throw up the shield. If I'm Rocket, I don't know why a Rocket throws that amplifier up right out in the open in the middle of a Invisible Woman orb that's clearly just going to damage it, instead of, I don't know, right here. But he does, and Emma starts to rotate on the left side. So our Rocket's pushed up really high right here. I don't like that. I don't like the positioning of his amplifier. It's wide out in the open, easy for him to access. You can see our Punisher starting to rotate up top here to get his turret ability down. Our Rocket and our Iron Man are in the back here, tearing this fucking Black Panther to shit. Black Panther can't do anything, it's a splash damage. Iron Man chases him down. And this is, again, so the problem here is this Black Panther has the right idea in the sense of, like, he's trying to separate us and cause division to get two separate fights that he can counter. The problem is he's fighting against a Loki, a Punisher, and an Iron Man. So that's 2 machine guns and a constant laser beam, as well as splash damage in a 3v1. Maybe if his Iron Man was over here in time, it would have been an effective counter for flank. Maybe if they had their Jeff there as well, something could have worked out. But the problem is this guy just jumps in by himself on a 3v1. So, like, our Rocket throws up amplifier here. We get constant heals. They can do their thing in the back. And this Black Panther's completely out of position. I don't even have to notice what's going on back there. During the game happening, I didn't know that Black Panther was back there. I didn't know this whole fucking play even happened. Because I'm just doing my job, not allowing them to create pressure in our front line and push back. Here's what happens, and here's what becomes a really big problem here. If they shred that Rocket ult, because he places it out in the open, and then we have not enough heals now because Black Panther's in our backline and their positioning's off. Our Loki doesn't have ult, or whatever. Maybe he does, but if that Iron Man rotates here, this gets destroyed, and they start to push us back. The numbers now start to get closer and closer. Iron Man comes around. That's a 2v3. They push us back here. That's 2 more added to the battle with their Jeff and Squirrel Girl who are just launching shit into the back. That now becomes a way more even battle because we just don't sit here and apply pressure, not allowing them to push past us. If we collapse and we run away and try to isolate because they're doing a lot of damage output here, and we're just like playing scared or soft, like we will probably lose this point. Because they're starting to apply pressure and do things like flank on our heals. And our heals are good enough to protect themselves, luckily in this scenario, a lot of the time. But that's the sort of shit that matters, where it's like 2 separate things are happening. And because I don't have any comms with my team here, I have no idea that they're getting dove on in the back. And so, like, all they can really do is help themselves while I try to do my job to my best ability in my front line. So, it's also a factor of luck. They throw their disappear, I have my Maggle, I go up, miss it, whoopsies. Which, by the way, I think actually that Emma kicked her out of the way with my ult. Choke slams. Kick, yep. Kicked her out of the way of my ult. Thanks, Emma. That sucks. I mean, it is what it is. Ew. Yeah, so that's their Emma now attacking our Loki. Squirrel Girl tries to push in. Jeff tries to push in. Like, they know now is our time to pressure. Their Iron Man has ult. You can tell he's about to rip it. Their Jeff has ult. You can tell he's trying to push up with the Squirrel Girl. We killed her Strange though, so we still have an advantage here technically. We have an Iron Man ult. We're about to have an Emma ult. We're about to have a Rocket ult. We have a Punisher ult. So let's see how this plays out here. Did we ult first? We did. So our Iron Man's the high ground. Starts to get shredded by their Iron Man. While me and Emma are still focused here. And our Punisher's playing a great off angle up here. I mean, this is a very helpful angle. And I'm not being sarcastic. Like, playing natural cover like that, in a sense, that's what I mean. Being able to play off point like that is good. Because if he needs to, he just jumps down on the point, contests, and then can zipline back up there. But this is great positioning, because he's not taking a shit ton of unnecessary damage in the battle. Our Loki is still maneuvering around pretty well. We're handling the front line decently enough, and Loki's using his clones to be extra bodies on point anyways. So our Punisher doesn't necessarily need to be on point, and neither does our Rocket. But even then, you can still see, like, in that last game, their Rocket was hiding in a place where it's like, you're behind this wall, you isolate yourself here, you can still see pretty much everything. That Rocket in the last game was pretty much like this. It's like, bro, you can't see anything. And this Punisher's doing a great job too, because if you're behind this wall, you can see everything over here. You peek out a little bit. Now as you rotate, you can see this way. And it still blocks most of your body due to the camera angle and the way that these games sort of play. So let's see if our Iron Man hits his ult. I think unfortunately he missed everything. Maybe he gets this Invisible Woman? He does. So he gets the Invisible Woman, which I actually... that's kind of debatable, but... we'll let it go. I mean, I'm not going to complain. He dies. He gets slimed by Jeff. But look at that Punisher. Keeping his eye on the skies. That's what you want to see. That's exactly what the fuck you want to see. So he's shredding this Iron Man. He goes, oh, I got to get out of here. We're still getting a shit ton of heals on point. Because we have Loki clones. We have Rocket ult. I'm still pushing pressure here, so their Jeff and Squirrel Girl are getting pushed back, and their Emma's completely isolated. So now they focus power here. So Rocket dumps his ult, changes over to his Gatling gun, his automatic assault rifle, whatever the fuck it is, and just starts shredding, because she wants to focus on the Punisher. Now she wants to focus on the Loki clones. She doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. She's panicking. She's backing up. She's getting shredded by 3 Lokis and a Rocket. She's gonna fucking die. And there you have it. She's dead. So now, let's back up and watch what I'm doing here during this interaction. So I'm playing front line. They go disappear. I go up, miss the ult because she kicks her out of the way. I'm like, go! Pulse charge fire. I'm still creating pressure, create pressure. Don't let them off the hook. Push their Jeff back. Push the Squirrel Girl back. Create pressure. Don't let them off the hook. Create pressure. Like, I can see that they're down 3 in the back line now. I'm pushing them back, and there's 3 or 4 of them in the back line. So that's a lot less pressure on point for us right now. I'm constantly pushing. I'm checking right side flank. I'm checking left side flank. I'm pushing up. I'm making sure. I'm turning around and making sure my team's okay. I'm pinning Iron Man's right side. Iron Man right side. And that, I need to play my life a little bit more here. I'm not really paying attention to my health too much, and that's bad. But here I do. I notice I'm getting hurt. I back up a little bit. I use my clone. I bubble myself and give my healers a chance to heal me. And then I start to push up again. I think I saw the Iron Man. Let's see. No, I did not see the Iron Man. So Iron Man starts to flank again. I'm still applying pressure down the center line because that's where the majority of the damage is coming from. So I go, oh, that's a problem. I turn around, and my team is so goated, they already shredded it before I could even turn around. That's how goated this thing is. So I'm okay. I'm gonna just keep pushing pressure. Push pressure. I see the invisible one was just, again, sitting isolated, being dumb, being one of the highest ones up, sitting isolated, trying to do damage instead of heal your team. Bad teammate right there. I start shredding her and making her pay the price. Start shooting the Iron Man with the splash damage, shooting the wall to make sure he's not still back there. I mean, they are clearly back there, and they're not even trying. You can see. They're just sitting, dicking around over there. I pressure the Strange, and now I'm ignoring the Strange. Like, I don't care if you're just gonna fly away, that's fine. I'm gonna target your back line. Here I know it's like Jeff's gonna swallow on point. All I have to do is walk forward and push their swallow roll. Possibly get a pick here. Yeah, so it's like, I'm not getting a ton of picks, but I'm causing so much pressure. There she goes, she tries to hide, but she can't hide. I'm causing so much pressure here that it's like, I'm not giving them chances to effectively contest the space, even if I'm not getting picks. So when I show up 5-0 on the stat line, it's like 18k damage blocked. It doesn't seem that much, but when you look at the gameplay and like what I'm focusing on, how I'm moving, what my target priorities are, and what they do for my team and allow to like relieve pressure, it gives you a lot of opportunity to like basically not need to get stats. Like if you can play so dominantly, your team doesn't need to get a lot of healing. They don't need to get a lot of damage. You can essentially play very well with mediocre looking stats if the context of the game is right, like this one. 10 seconds, we wiped their whole fucking team. There's nothing there. The Strange is with the back, there's 2 seconds. I just throw up the shield, they can't do anything.
The current score is 0.
And you guys are gonna see me you're about to see me make like a pretty big mistake at the beginning of this next round. So this is, I think, where I go, did I switch off on Mag? Like, yeah, I went Strange and I fucked up. There you go, Spider-Man. Is this not the game where I go Strange? I'm pretty sure. No, I think I switched Strange.
No matter the price.
I think I go TP in the chat, and then I switch.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Unless this is some Mandela. Oh, there you go. So I'll just let it play, and I'll just let it out.
What are you kidding? Everything's for sale. Not for me.
So I'm in chat right now, like, yo, we're gonna teleport on. We're gonna cause a lot of pressure. Let's look out for TP. But I'm not planning on staying on Strange. It's just for the teleport.
2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area.
I go, okay, I'm trying to drop the portal. Trying to drop it quickly because I can see that causing pressure. I drop the portal, they go, and you see me run here. I'm like, okay, now let me switch back to Mag real quick. I'm like, whoa, where'd it go? Where'd the portal go? I'm like, what the fuck? The portal's gone. What happened? They patched it. So if you... Maybe it was never a thing. Maybe I'm having Mandela effect or I'm just tripping. But I thought that you could switch on to Strange, drop the portal, and it would still do the duration of the portal if I switched back. But as soon as I switched off, it closes the portal and I go, oh no, oh fuck. I'm like, shit, I gotta get up there now. I gotta scramble. And I completely blew it. They all just go down. I'm like, shit, I have to recover this. So now I start pushing up. I'm causing as much pressure as I can. Trying to push them back as much as I can. An invisible woman loves to just make herself stick out like a sore thumb. She just stands on high ledges alone, presses front line, like trying to play like a tanker DPS. It's just stupid. Yeah, so I'm just kind of holding and waiting for my team to get back because I fucked up. I started fighting the flags a little bit. But they just keep pushing more pressure on everybody, so they're feeling presence and they're starting like they're not getting any relief. So here I see our Emma just choke slams the shit out of the mag. She grabs him, choke slams him. I can see he's low health, so I'm like, she's got the shield up. I don't need to target him, and I can see that the heals are clearly trying to pocket him here. So I'm like, let me push through. I'm just gonna start straight up targeting the heals. I'm gonna shoot at him. I'm gonna shield from him. I'm gonna body block. I'm gonna rotate around. And I'm gonna continue shooting at him. Get a pick on the Jeff there. And so I'm just trying to take attention away, right? Like if I try to focus on the mag there when our Emma's already got it handled, I have no reason to believe that I can't trust her in that situation. It's like you're wasting attention, you're wasting time, and you're wasting priority on damage. Like you should be targeting the heals there. So that's what I do. I turn, I walk the heals down, I get a pick, I make the other one run. The Iron Man tries to save, he starts taking damage, he runs. Now I like look at who on their team is on point. Their mag's dead. Their Jeff is dead. Like their Ultron's nowhere to be found. Their Iron Man runs away. Their Invisible Woman runs away. So it's like, who is on this point for them now? Nobody. We win. Game.
Final score 1-2-0.
And that's game. So I only went 5-0. 2 final hits. Like, it's not the most extravagant. I mean, shit, look at the rest of my teammates' stats, actually. 3-1, 5-2, 6-6, 7-1, 5-1. I mean, their Iron Man went 8-2. Their Jeff went 3-2-3. Their Invisible Woman went 3-1-4. So it's like, statistically, the game is close. It's not a close game. We dog shitted on them, and we beat them so badly that like it is damn near impossible for us to have good stats based on volume. Like we full stop them and then only have to get a third of a point to win. That you're not going to get a whole lot of stats on that, especially when you're playing shield tank. So I'm like, yeah, we just dog shitted on them. Another epic victory, big win. So this is where the tide started to turn, because I firmly believe we should have won this game. Actually, no, I'm not even going to say the tide started to turn, because it was a pretty dominant session all around. I think the games that we lost was because my teammates kind of threw them. Maybe not this one. Alright, well the next games that we're going to watch this one first. And then we're going to watch this one. I don't think this one's a super important one to watch. It's just another tank game that we won pretty handily. This is another tank game that we should have won, but we lost. Did we have a Wolverine in this at some point? No, that was one that we had a fucking Ultron for no reason. I remember that shit. Yeah, maybe we'll watch that one. We're gonna watch this one next. Then we're gonna watch this one, maybe this one. But I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I will BRB in a minute. I'm back. Time for us to hop into the next one. I'm gonna watch this loss. So, blocked almost 50,000 damage on Strange and Mag, 28, 13, and 1. Most damage blocked in the game. Got a triple. And you can see it's like, our team played pretty well. We should have won this game. But you're gonna find out why we didn't. Who would we ban? So they ban Groot, Iron Man, we ban Cloak, Penny.
The right heroes can
Pretty
make all
standard.
the difference.
Yeah, they lock triple DPS for some reason. I don't know why people love to do that, but they do.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
I visited hundreds of moons. How come they don't all have their own personal nights?
Don't know, don't care. One moon is more than enough for me.
A little help. The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And I'm just trying to flank here to cause more backline so we can get more space here. Bubble. I'm just trying to push it back here, essentially. Take as much space as I can. Oh, my backline pull up a little bit. Give pressure, push the card forward. I mean, you can see we're not really getting any picks here, but it's just about creating that space so we can push forward. And then I try to flank right here. So I see that they try to rotate on. I'm like, okay, well, if you're going to rotate, I'll rotate, motherfucker. It leaves your heels wide open. And their Bucky runs forward. I mean, they pretty much all just run forward, and it leaves, their back line wide open for them to go. Oh, hello, sir. And I missed every shot after that. And I'm like, oh shit! Oh shit! Now I'm scrambling. Now I'm fucked. But luckily, I'm like, I bubble and I get healed, but our Star-Lord gets fucking taken there. So it's like, shit. I fucked up. I fucked that up. Like I said earlier, we're gonna be objective and honest when I fuck something up. I fucked that up. I tried to overextend and push. I got cocky. I fucked it up. I missed all my shots. And our Star-Lord dies because of it. But luckily, we killed their Star-Lord. So we trade their Spider-Man, who actually I think was the Nathaniel guy. I think that Spider-Man is the Strange that was on the other team a couple of games ago. It was shit. It was terrible. I think it was. I really think it was. But we trade. So their Spider-Man and Star-Lord are dead. Our Star-Lord dies. Their Bucky tries to push up. I'm just, again, trying to push, create space, take the health back so they don't get to have it. Create space, pressure. And I'm not really focused on trying to get a ton of picks here, per se, or even put out the most damage. Like, I'm okay with missing a lot of these shots here because the effect is still the same. It's scaring them into backing up, and it's creating a shit ton of space for us. So I, again, start to continue to take space. I see their Winter Soldier tucking to the left side, so I know he's there. I start to put pressure on his feet. I'm taking heavy damage here, so I back up, bubble, hide, get heals, push forward. Hide around the corner. Make sure that they can't just basically hit you with unnecessary damage.
Armed and dangerous!
So here I'm like, oh shit, and I bubble the wrong person. I tried to bubble the heals, but I bubbled a Moon Knight. You can see he's standing right in front of him. So their Spider-Man rotates. he hits the armed and dangerous. Actually, the Moon Knight was the one he was targeting, so I guess I did get the right target. So then we shred the Winter Soldier, Spider-Man dips, I turn immediately back around, throw out the shield, and just start trying to push them back. That's another big pick. I'm trying to target their heals now. So you see their Emma on the left side of the cart, just isolated and not using any sort of protection for the heals. If she stands on the right side of the cart and does the same thing, she has a little bit more cover. She got both healers right behind her. She has a shield that she can put out and she can get pocket healed. But because she doesn't do that, the heals are left wide open. She's left wide open if we take her shield down, and they all just collapse. Bang, I'm applying pressure. Bang, bang, now they have to run. And they dump an ult. And I go, your ass is mine. That ult's now gone. Like, that's the breakdown of a play that makes people lose games, right? It's because they panic and they dump ult. If that Emma was standing on the right side of the cart, I'm confident that ult would not have come out there, and they probably would have had a better hold here. So they're applying pressure to me. They're damaging me. They took me down to like half health, but I got their Invisible Woman to 1 tap, so she starts running. Jeff backs the fuck up because they know they're going to have to protect each other. The Emma's not going to do it. The Emma pushes in. She tries to push into our front line. Their Invisible Woman just chucks out her ult to try to save her. The Emma finally starts to back up now for some reason. Spider-Man's trying to back up now. Even though this is the one time they should be playing on point as hard as they can. Their Invisible Woman hears me go and use my ult, tries to jump up and hide. I see exactly where she's at, so I'm like, oh, your ass is mine. I don't know how this doesn't instantly kill her. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like, are we serious right now? Maybe it's because I didn't charge it up enough. I mean, dude, come on. What are we talking about? That should have, maybe it's because she was in her ult. But even that doesn't make any sense because it's supposed to wipe out her ult. That's a dunk if I've ever seen. The game robbed me, dude. That should have been a kill. But, luckily, yeah, the Moon Knight ult hits her right after and kills her anyways. Then, is that our Jeff or their Jeff? That's our Jeff, yeah. Swallows me and completely spits me way off the point. Kind of like an asshole. I hate it when our Jeff does that. And now I'm just like, yeah, moseying down. I ping the Winter Soldier, let him know that he's there. I start turning left side. I know they're gonna try to push this door. I need heals here though, so I back up a little bit. And now I'm like, oh shit, this bitch is won. I really gotta focus her. Sorry, Spider-Man, you're not good enough. He dumps his ult. I hide behind the cart. Sorry, team. Kind of abandoned them. Bad move by me. But they handle it. And we now get the checkpoint. We push forward, and they're gonna start to trickle here because they're down 2 faces. So, yeah, our Black Panther is providing a lot of pressure here. I mean, we're rolling the shit out of them. Everyone's doing their job. We're absolutely tearing them to shreds.
Here they come.
Like, we can basically do no wrong here. I'm walking them down. Our Black Panther's creating a ton of pressure in the back line. Look at that. Our Winter Soldier's creating a ton of pressure too. Like, our Moon Knight's covering our back line well. And I'm pretty sure this was a Lord Black Panther too, so it's like we're having a good time. Like, we're causing a shit ton of space, like allowing our cart to move, basically completely uncontested for like the entire second checkpoint. Moon Knight gets caught. I mean, that's kinda happening. I'm still pressuring him, just pushing him back, but the Black Panther overextends. I mean, yeah, you can see our Bucky's getting hurt. These two are in the back. I'm trying to play in a decent position to cover. Our Black Panther and Moon Knight are gonna die here. So I'm still trying to create space here, but it's like I know I'm at an extreme disadvantage. So I'm like, I have to play behind the cart a lot here and cover myself. push them back. Like, we gotta retreat. So my big goal, a lot of the time when you'll see me run back, you'll see me throw the spike as they're chasing me down, and it's solely just to create space between me and them and push them back. So I'll throw the spike a lot of the time and then bubble or shield. But now I'm pushing forward, because once they get pushed back too, they don't necessarily expect that you'll immediately start walking towards them, so you can push into them a little bit sometimes too. Especially if they have a Jeff right behind them from our team pressuring. But yeah, here I'm just able to push down their back line. I'm just gonna walk forward a little bit. I'm aware of what's going on in front of me. I got saved right there. Yeah, now I want to target the ammo.
This is real firepower.
And I know here it's like I just don't want their rocket to be able to reach their own. Bang, dunk on her. I'm like, there's no way this Emma's getting in here. Their rocket should die here, but there we go. So we're just rolling the shit out of them, causing a ton of pressure in the front line. But still peeling though, right? It's like feeling the momentum shift is an important part of the game. So when you can feel that you're taking a lot of damage and they're starting to press, like, it's important to drop back and know how to use and conserve your cooldowns. Because if you just dump them all and then you just start shredding, like getting shredded damage, and now you're trying to back up, but you don't have any shield, you have no way to create space, it's like you're just going to get fucking shredded. So it's like, I'm still, you see, I'm paying attention to the back line here. I'm constantly rotating around, trying to be a shield, because I know that Cap's going to want to hunt our healers, so it's like, my body is a shield in this situation. I keep moving the point, I'll let them push up a little bit.
An extra force field? Great.
Still gotta pay attention to that line. Mr. Fantastic gets completely isolated. And now I'm like, now we're playing a little bit too far back. We gotta get the team forward and hold the point here. So if we can create a little bit more pressure on the front line, that'll be good for us. I know what this invisible woman's trying to do. So what she wants me to do is she wants me to walk through this door so she can yank me off the ledge or push me off the ledge. And I know she's trying to do it, so I don't fall for it. I start to walk through. I can see that she's on the side. I go to hit her right there, bang, hit her, and then bubble myself. And now I'm just pushing shots through the door. And she realizes it's not going to work and runs back out. Our Black Panther overextends, dies, or Jeff is dead. But I'm still creating effective pressure. The heals are getting a lot of damage, like, they're taking a lot of damage, and they can't contest. Like, they just cannot contest. Even with 2 deaths, one of our DPS, one of our healers, like, they just can't contest the point.
Time to switch things up,
So we just rolled them.
including which side you're on. You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
So we're all hype in the game chat, like the text chat right now. I'm like, oh my god, I love my team. We just rolled the shit out of them. You guys are so amazing. You're awesome. Let's keep it going. Type shit. I mean, we're all on top of the world, but a lot of the times in this game, that's exactly what leads to downfall. They had someone disconnect. You see that? They had someone DC. 2 people. They had 2 people DC. Or maybe that Nathaniel guy just hasn't picked this character, but they've had at least one guy DC. Yeah, it's just the one guy, so. This is a 5v6 now.
Yes, I would.
I'm just trying to clear out space, make sure that
Battle
everything's
starts in 5.
good before the round starts. We have open sight lines that we can see.
We are in the front. Prepare yourselves.
The other guy is still disconnected. I hear the Wolverine in our back line and I start to rotate. It's too late. But I'm like, shit, but now I don't want them to create, I don't want them to do exactly what we were doing when they're creating too much space, so I gotta turn around and start to create a little bit of pressure back on our front line. See how I just pushed the Wolverine away there? And I don't know. Bang, got him. But my team, my Jeff dies there, and now I'm like, where's my team at? I honestly have no idea where my squad's at. So I guess we got our Squirrel Girl right there. Our Invisible Woman right there. Our Jeff dies. I'm right here. Black Panther's on point. Hela's walking back. So we have 3 down. Me, Invisible Woman, Black Panther are kind of the only ones alive here. But I start creating still pressure, more pressure, more pressure. We target the heals. We get the Loki. We kill the Loki. So we're still effectively holding the point here. I use my bubble. And now my team, like, I'm like, where's my team at? Oh, well, they're right behind me. Oh, whoops, I turned the wrong way. It's like they're right behind me, but it's like just right at the last second. So I bubble, and this bitch is almost there. You can see she tries to throw something, and the Ultron just lasers me. Bang! Like, meets it at the rim, pretty much. Wolverine dies. So now it's an even trade, but our Black Panther's way overextended. So now I'm dead, and our Black Panther's dead. Now keep in mind that our Black Panther is 13-6 at this point, so dying a lot more than everyone else at the team on the team. But you're playing Black Panther, so it kind of like it makes sense, right? I believe, yeah, there was the Hela, the Jeff, and the Squirrel Girl that was dead. So it's like he's been alive this whole time. He gets torn up there. I die too. Let's see what happens here. Our Hela gets picked. I say fall back, reset, fall back, reset, fall back, reset. Our Jeff dies because they don't want to fall back and reset. This is something that makes me extremely fucking pissed off. Is when people do not want a full reset. 5 of us will reset, and then there'll be the one person on the team who insists on solo diving, or 2 people on the team that want to run into a 6v2 instead of resetting with the team, and now we have to do another reset, which wastes even more time because your dumbass doesn't want to fucking play with the team. Do a full reset in a scenario like this. Our Squirrel Girl is dead. Our Jeff is dead. I'm off point. Our Black Panther's off point. There is no reason why our fucking Invisible Woman, and I think this is a, yeah, Black Panther, like, where's our Punisher? I don't even know where the Punisher's at. Whoops. Punisher's at spawn, so it's like, there's no reason why they should be pushing up here. The Invisible Woman runs back, Black Panther just dives in, starts to run back, and we actually start to get a reset here. Yay! And then their Wolverine rotates in, so we can start to handle it.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
But again, Invisible Woman wants to play frontline, don't know why. Don't need to be playing frontline there. I'm just gonna get shredded because I'm trying to contest the point when I probably should have not tried to contest the point alone there. But they all run in and start to contest it. Yeah, I'm dead. Our Squirrel Girl's dead.
So easily.
I think I switched to Strange here. Yeah.
I'm opening a portal.
I can see that they're contesting, so I Strange portal on.
Pentagram of Korra. Dazzle went down, but leave me darkness.
I mean, yeah, we get an Invisible Woman, and we're just fighting now. Like, we're fighting for this point hard. And we're contesting. Wow, we get a pick there. Their Hulk drops ult. I start to target their heals in the back line a little bit more. Chasing down their Loki. separating them so they don't have, like, and the vehicle reaches the checkpoint. So, I don't know what the fuck happened here, but somehow they reached the checkpoint. Nobody was touching here. Jesus Christ. So, we have an invisible woman, a Black Panther, a Winter Soldier, a Punisher, and a Strange. I isolate their Loki. Their Punisher, or our Punisher, dies to the Black Panther and Hulk. Black Panther tries to use his ult, gets basically nobody. Hulk freezes Winter Soldier. Invisible Woman's about to die. Winter Soldier's dead here for sure. Because we got Ultron now zipping him from the back. And they fucking just get the point across. So I probably should not have run over here trying to do that, but I killed the Loki. Our Black Panther dies. I get back on point, I get pushed off. I'm trying to do my thing and play my life, and then I realize, oh, I have no shot here. So this is a situation where I should just let them kill me as fast as possible. So I don't trickle. But I'm being dumb. So now they have to fall back. Yeah, we have to take longer to reset. But they don't even reset, dude. They're still trying to take a 3v6 fight. Why? You're going to lose this. Why are you fighting there? Why are you fighting here? Why are you fighting? And now we're back. It's like, but you already started the fight, and we're already down one. And now it's like, what do we do? Because this guy's just still in our back line. He's gonna target the shit out of our Jeff. Our Jeff's gonna die here. It takes our heals away. I don't realize the heals are taken away because they don't say shit. I drop in. I have Agamotto like half their team. Try to get their heals. It does nothing. I die. Because my team is just playing stupid. Because they don't want to reset. So now we have people trying, instead of like actually just understanding that it's a reset problem, they start trying to like switch and fuck with the comp, which I'm okay with, like for the most part. Like, you want to use a name warrior, I'm okay with that. But like, I'm getting frustrated now because we're choking this game and we clearly were the better team, but now we just cannot do shit. And I'm trying to focus on these fucking Loki clones, but look at our Black Panther. Like, what is he doing? He completely ignores the healer. This dude's swinging at a fucking wall. I don't know what that sound is. So, we're just gonna go back and watch what this guy does. He's swinging at a wall, 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 swinging at a wall. She's their healer. She's their healer. She's their healer. Ignores it. Gets a pick. Like, just leaves the team now. I'm on point, fighting for my life. He's gonna get shredded now. It's like, okay, dude. This guy goes on to the thing.
My power cannot be quelled.
So we got BMO on the thing now. Black Panther dies. Like, I'm like, guys, reset, reset, fall back, reset. But I realized, okay, well, they're dumping ults. Like, oh, we're trying to contest here, so I guess I'll go.
Your attacks are useless.
I use my bubble. I get on the point. I'm like, dude, Ultron's one, Ultron's one. And of course I don't get him, dude. That shit pissed me off. And they kill me, and they're gonna get the because, like, now we're playing too many dives, and they're just letting our heroes get shredded. Or they're just walling in the front line instead of rotating back. So now we're scrambling. And this Divine Koala idiot decides, oh, what a great time to play Spider-Man. He switches on to Spider-Man. So he goes from Black Panther to Spider-Man, and BMO goes from... Oh, who was it? Who was... Winter Soldier to the Thing. When our problem is we're getting our heels torn up. Like, we're getting fucked on the point. So, I mean, like, there's clearly a Hulk available, too. And we don't utilize the Hulk Namor team up. The guy wants to go to the Thing. So I'm, again, trying to create pressure, create space, play in the front line. Their Wolverine just wasted ult, which is good for us. That's huge. We get picks there because the Namor ult, they run the Invisible Woman ult, disappear. I drop back. I need heals. I need heals. I start to push in a little bit more. But I'm like, yeah, we gotta make a stop here. Like, there's 2 minutes left, and we're just getting fucked. We're getting walked down, and nobody's doing anything. I go up, dunk on their Loki, and their Invisible Woman. I killed both of their healers. I killed their Wolverine.
Only 60 seconds left.
There's 60 seconds left.
Watch out, they're headed our way.
Like, what does this guy decide he's gonna do? There's 60 seconds left. And what does this dumbass decide he's gonna do?
Get that vehicle moving again.
He's gonna jump in and immediately just get fucked pretty much. So now he's running away because he's not wanting to die, and he doesn't want to fucking help the team on point because he can't. Our Namor's getting fucking jumped. I'm trying to push front line. We're getting walked down in the back because we don't have enough bodies, and they're going pure dive comp with 3 healers. And our Spider-Man's nowhere to be found. Our Namor's about to die. I'm getting walked down, backed up, but I start to push in again. I'm, again, trying to create space and pressure in their back line. They drop Invisible Woman. I'm bubble. I'm still fighting as hard as I can to push forward and play my life. I'm dead. Both of our heals get targeted and die. Where's our Spider-Man? Like, let's just watch this whole fucking thing unravel. So he runs around, he almost misses a health pack, runs around, does basically nothing, misses an easy kill, runs around, hits an unnecessary combo, runs around, stands on the back and lets our heals die, doesn't do anything, standing around, not trying to web swing, but literally just standing there. Now he tries to do something, does nothing, gets instantly shredded. Why the fuck is this guy on Spider-Man? Couldn't tell you.
The final 10 seconds. So close.
So we're still fighting, but we're still trying our damn best. I use my bubble. I'm pushing them back. I'm trying to create damage, create space. It's overtime. If we just stop him here, we win. Namor has ult, isn't using it. Jeff has ult, isn't using it. Why? I don't know. Namor finally uses ult. Jeff finally uses ult. Where's the Jeff ult at? Where's the Jeff ult at, bro? So he actually gets 2 of their heals alive, yeah. Gets 2 of their heals.
Double KO.
Oh, we get shredded by a Wolverine. So we're fighting here. I get shredded by a Wolverine because our healer kills himself. We have nobody protecting our other heals because this guy's on fucking Spider-Man. So now we have nothing. Where's our Spider-Man? Like, dude, are you serious? So we all get in the chat and we're all like, why the fuck are you playing Spider-Man, dude? Like, actually, why the fuck are you on Spider-Man? Get the fuck off Spider-Man.
You'll need a top-notch team to win.
And this sack of shit goes, what? Why are you mad at me? And watch what he does. See, BMO goes back to Winter Soldier because he knows that he's playing decently well with Winter Soldier. What does Divine Koala do?
30 seconds before you attack. Get
Waits
ready.
until we're all leaving spawn, knowing that we only have a single healer because he locked Loki, and then he switches to Spider-Man after we all already fucking left the spawn. So I'm like, well, we're cooked. We both notice. That's his duo, by the way. He makes his duo go back and switch. That's his own fucking teammate that he's playing with. So I'm like, dude, why are you on Spider-Man? Like, you're fucking selling our game. What the fuck is wrong with you? Keep in mind his record, 16 and 12.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3,
What the fuck happened?
1. The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2. Only 60 seconds left.
So, yeah, now we don't have fucking BMO on point, one of our healers. This dipshit's playing on Spider-Man. Where's he at? Doing nothing. Getting killed, doing nothing. Running away, doing nothing. Doing nothing, doing nothing, doing nothing, doing nothing, doing nothing, doing nothing, doing nothing. Lets us die, tries to combo a Hulk, gets shredded, runs away, does nothing. Lets us die. Continues on playing Spider-Man. Like, dude, so now we're all really getting pissed off at him. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Get the fuck off Spider-Man. I mean, let me just fast forward this bit, because I don't even want to watch this whole round. Look what he switched on to. Iron Fist.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Like, switches to Iron Fist. Now we have triple support. While this guy's playing Iron Fist. He's fucking terrible at it. Look, like, what is this guy doing? Like, he was playing way better on Black Panther, but for some reason refuses to play on him again. It's not even touching the point. Like, not even trying to contest the point. Like, he's just trying to punch people in the back line and then run away. And he's just watching me get fucked up. He's just watching me get fucked up. Whatever. I'm fighting for my life on point here. I'm like, holy shit, we're just gonna get cooked. They almost get a full push in overtime. And what do you think the guy's record is? 21 and 15. Not terrible compared to what it was, but when he was Spider-Man, it was like 16 and 15. So he didn't do anything up until he switched to Iron Fist when it's way like past the first checkpoint and a half.
Repairs are in order.
And now it's like, even then, it's like, based on what we need, Iron Fist ain't really it, but we stop him. And we're all like, bro, why the fuck are you on Iron Fist and Spider-Man? Like, why are you just throwing? And this guy just doesn't fucking care, dude. So he stays on Iron Fist. And we actually, I think, get it pretty close. Like, we're walking around pretty bad. But this guy, it's like, dude, like, dude, commit to somebody. Commit to anybody. Do something. Do something. And it just dies. Like, gets nobody, abandons our team, and just dies because he's playing off point. Then I die. Like, I'm trying my damn hardest to sit here and hold them the fuck back while this guy's dicking around in their back line, doing nothing. Doing nothing. He had ult there. Doesn't use it. Refuses to switch off the character. Loses us the game. We lose. They had a guy rage quit DC and come back. And they won. We lost the game. Because this dumb piece of shit wanted to sit on his ult, like, lock in a healer, and then switch to Spider-Man, play Spider-Man, throws, play Spider-Man again, throws, switches way too late, throws, plays off point, throws. It's like, holds his ult, throws. Every single fucking thing he's doing is just like, he's 24 and 17. I'm 28 and 13 on a shield tank. Like, I've got more final hits. We've basically produced the same amount of damage. I've blocked 50,000 damage. And so we're all in the chat like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? Report this guy. He's a piece of shit loser. Like, you just threw that game for us. That was an easy win. We should have had an easy fucking win there, but he just throws the game. Because he's fucking butthurt that he sucks at Spider-Man. So I'm all pissed off. I'm like, I had this kid to my avoid as teammate list. I'm like, bro, fuck all that shit. I'm tired of, like, playing with people like this. Look at what he does. Black Panther, Iron Fist, Spider-Man, Star-Lord. Refuses to do anything else. Like, look at this guy. Look at this guy. These people, like, are actually trying to, like, win the... And this guy's just fucking dicking around. And if you look at our stats, again, we played well, but he just completely sells our game and then gets surprised in the chat after when we're like, you sold our game, and starts to try to blame me. He starts trying to blame me, saying that I sold the game and all this fucking bullshit. So that happens. We go into this game that we watched earlier, and then we go here. Notice who's on the other team. BMO and Divine. So, in this game, I statistically played better than this piece of shit. I had the most damage blocked in the lobby at 50k. BMO played pretty well. I had no complaints about BMO in that game. I didn't know they were a duo at that point. When I load into this game and I see BMO, Pones, and Divine, I instantly say to my team, I'm like, oh, I see this I see this screen right here. I go, Divine on their team is cheeks, and he sells easy wins by playing Spider-Man. I hope he does the same for this round. And I straight up tell my team, like, I played with him, he sold our game, he's ass. We should destroy him. And then I get in the game chat, and I start sending messages to the game so his team can see them. And I say, Divine, I'm going to get my revenge on you for what you did to me. So what do I do? I said, you know exactly what you did. Your ass is mine. I'm going to fuck you. I straight up told him in the chat. And then he and BMO, his buddy BMO goes, people throws, talking about me. They say that I throw. I said, really? I throw? I said, and then I go, I say, Divine plays Spider-Man like shit and then refuses to throw off, or refuses to switch off and chucks easy wins in the fucking trash. I said, I'm gonna get you, dude. I'm gonna make your life hell. I'm gonna get my revenge on you. I'm going to fuck you up. As soon as I saw his name in the chat, I'm like, I will get my revenge on you, dude. So then, we do obviously the hero select. We start talking shit back and forth. And I'm mad, dude. Like, I'm playing with anger and vengeance this game. I see their names and it sparked a fire in me. I was pissed off. I was like, dude, I'm not kidding. I was like, I'm going to hunt you the fuck down and ruin your entire life in this game.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
So he goes Emma. We'll just watch how this game plays out. I'm gonna commentate for y'all.
All you need to do is capture the mission area.
Because I got so mad that I even started typing. You can see I'm typing right here. I even started typing like during the game. That's how badly I was like tilted. So BMO goes on Winter Soldier again. The player I know, we know he's good on. But what does Divine do? Now wants to play Emma Frost. But you didn't want to do that last game. But now you want to play Emma Frost. You could have done that last game, and we could have easily won that game. If you don't go fucking Spider-Man and you play Emma Frost while I'm on Mag, but you do it this game because you want to try to be egotistical, and now you care about winning because it's against me. Let's see how that works out for him.
They don't look friendly.
So I immediately walk in, and he immediately targets me and choke slams me. Perfect. Watch this. Bubble. Sorry, you just wasted your choke slam. So I go, it's gonna be like that? Alright. And I start targeting him. I'm shooting him in the face. I'm trying to shoot him. I'm trying to hit him with the fucking spike. I'm trying to shoot him towards the feet so it can get the splash damage under the shield. I'm throwing up the shield. I'm just causing a ton of pressure here and holding this left side, not allowing them to get any damage with my heels. And right here, they actually start to back us up. Choke slams me again. I throw up a shield. I rotate around. Bang. Look at that. Our Moon Knight picks two of them. They're Adam Warlock and the fucking Emma Frost. That's two down. Strange is hurt. I start walking him down. Walk, 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 walk. Strange dead. I'm still walking him down now. Walk, 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 walk. And now I'm getting, like, I'm pissed off because I see it's BMO. I'm like, I'm coming for your head, dude. He tries to hit me with the grapple hook. He misses. Chosen One tries to grab me with Spider-Man. I shield. I back up. I go, oh shit, I'm about to die. I toss up the shield. I look for my heals. I look for my heals. And I realize they're on the left side. So now I'm starting to protect, play a little bit more defensively. Oh, look who it is. It's Divine Koala. I'm on your head. So he wants to engage in a 1v1. My pleasure. Watch this. Shield. Miss, miss, miss. Oh no, that looks bad. Miss. Shield. Hold them back on the left, right side. Hold them back, hold them back, hold them back. Map separates us. I start to hit him. He goes down to half. I change my focus elsewhere. Just goes in the back line. Just so I can push the pressure a little bit more. He choke slams me. I look to just move around. I bubble as soon as I can. I'm trying to push him back. Now I'm on him. Now I'm on him. So this is what I mean about understanding like where momentum changes happen and understanding like knowing what your cooldowns are at. I know I don't have a shield here. I know I don't have a bubble here. And he came up right behind me. So it's like he choke slams me here and I'm like, fuck. But I know I'm at 446 health and I have this thing to my right. So I can just spin out of it. Spin out of it. Try to move, move, move. And as soon as I got that bubble back, I used my bubble and immediately go to do the pushback with the spike. Bang. It doesn't hit anything, but it's like just knowing that's the habit, a lot of the time it will hit, and it does push me back. So she's in our cloacal now taking heavy damage from this Moon Knight. I turn, see that she's at half, run. Now she's getting really hurt because our cloak started taking damage. And she starts running. I'm chasing. I go, you're not getting away from me. I throw up the shield. She's scrambling. She's scrambling. I hit. Shit, hit, scramble, dead. This bitch was trying to run so bad, and she can't. She just dies. So I hide behind that, I get in the game chat, and I say, run, bitch. I straight up said, run, bitch. And then my teammate goes, too easy. So they have to full reset because we wiped the whole team. We're already at 75%. I again start playing more frontline pressure, just trying to create space. And she tries to rotate on the left side. I'm on her head. I'm focusing her like the whole time. Other than, yeah, here I back up a little bit. I push her off point though. I make her miss the choke slam there. You see that she tried to lunge on me and choke slam. I completely juke that shit. Bang, whoops. I have my rocket ult up so I can just do pure pressure. And now I go, I'll just eat the damage here and make her waste roll. I go bubble, I go pressure, 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 pressure. Cause a lot of damage. Just keep pushing back, touch. Now she's really hurt. Bang! You see that? So we just got, I just dunked on their Strange and their Atom. We killed their, we killed their Winter Soldier and their Penny. Or no, and their Cloak. Oh wait, no, they killed our Cloak. So we got 3 kills to their 1. I dunked on them. I dunked on their heads. Shredded them. So now I put up my shield because I can see that their Winter Soldier's trying to target me in his ult. I just start walking down the field. Put up the shield, rotate on, he no longer gets his ult recovery. I use my team as body blocks, and now I rotate on, they're bullet again. I push forward to the front of the line, create pressure, kill their Winter Soldier, bubble myself, again, turn around, create pressure. And I'm just making sure that, like, even while they're in our back line, it's like they're not getting enough heals to sustain. We take out Divine again. So it's just about, like, making sure that even if I'm not necessarily constantly protecting my heals, I'm putting pressure on their back line so they can't focus on healing the enemy team. And we get a clean stop there. So at this point, I'm 8-0. Divine's 1-4. BMO's 2-2. I'm laughing in the chat. I'm saying, who throws? All caps. Who throws? Who's throwing? They're like, you throw. You're throwing. You throw. I'm like, okay. Okay. We'll see. And now we're on to the next round.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready. All you need to do.
Now at this point, I'm talking so much that my teammates are in the chat like, bro, chill. Because I'm pissed off. Like, I'm actually, like, I felt so disrespected. I'm like, bro, no. I'm gonna fuck these people up. I'm gonna fuck them up.
Those tanks give me the willies.
So I immediately start walking front line. Look top left. Oh, you can't see top left because my face screen. Top left is a Hawkeye. It's Divine Koala switched off of Emma onto Hawkeye. Is now trying to solo target snipe me. I hide behind the wall. I'm pushing their heels in their backline. Get a pick on their cloak. They drop Midnight ult, and I immediately turn to see Hawkeye and hard target. I don't care about their tanks. I don't care about the Penny. I'm gonna target the Hawkeye. Start applying pressure. He's dead. Now we're pushing forward, attacking the Penny, attacking the Penny, attacking the Penny. And now I'm really pissed off. I'm really pushing hard. I'm going to fuck you guys up. I'm going to ruin your entire day. And I'm pushing hard. I'm shielding, I'm pressuring, I'm pushing back. Now look at him. He's just sitting in the back trying to snipe me, and he can't. They get past our Iron Man ult. I go Pure Magneto. Miss it. I tried to dunk on him there, but I missed it. We have an amplifier. He starts trying to walk me down now. There you go. Sorry, Divine. Let's watch that again. So there you go. She starts trying to walk me down. Bang. And then we get more picks, more picks, more picks. Bang. It's like they just can't do anything. I'm now 13 and 0. I'm just pushing front line. I just can't do anything. I use the wall to cover. I keep pushing forward. I keep pushing forward to give us as much time as possible. Uncontested. I wait. I shield, but luckily I fucked it up, and luckily our penny stunned. So they just had 3 of them go down. 2 of them healers. 1 of them Wanda. Divine and BMO are still alive. Hiding behind the wall.
Robotic spiders. This should be easy. The spiders have been sufficiently crushed. It seems we have.
I see him. Let me just go back. Look how instant that was.
Everybody needs a hand sometimes. Or a dagger.
I go, oh, I see him. And he starts running. He immediately starts running. I go, oh, I see him in the back again.
We are undefeatable!
There he goes, and he's going in. He's trying, you can see him trying to hard scope me, and he just cannot get it down. And then he finally gets me. He finally gets me.
My life force is exposed. My power cannot be quelled.
I'm like, okay. That's 13 and 1.
You know what to do?
That's the only time I die in the game. I said, okay. It's like that. It's like that. So now I just go straight for the back line. I'm like, you guys really want to fuck this? I'm just gonna go straight for your back line. We just walk them down. And then I hear him shooting. I'm like, where's he at? Give me one more. Look at him. Look at that little bitch boy. So, dude, I'm now in the game chat, dying laughing at him. Like, you guys are terrible. Who's throwing games? Like, what are you talking about? I'm throwing. And they just keep going. They go, easiest rage bait ever. It's like, oh no, dude, you got me. You rage baited me into going 16 and 1. My bad. You got me, dude. They throw all the classic excuses. Oh, dude, you're not even that good. You threw this. You did that. Blah blah blah. You're a try hard. Oh, we don't care about the game. Like D1 rage baiters, shit like that. It's like, dude, I just diffed you so fucking bad. 3 and 4 and 2, 3, 6 and 1. I went 16 and 1. I said I'm better than you. I own you and your bitch friend, dude. I'm fucking better than you. I told them I was going to hunt their asses down and take revenge for what the fuck they did to me, and that's exactly what the fuck they get. Divine, Koala, and BMO Pones, if you're somehow watching this, fuck you. You're mine. I own you. I'm Aaron Rodgers to the Bears. I own your ass, okay? I diffed you so bad that you should never be allowed to play the fucking game. You're not even on the level of being able to lick the bottom of my shoes. And you want to try to say that I'm throwing. You guys are terrible. Specifically, Divine. Because even BMO got SVP that game, and the game before played pretty well. Divine, that right there shows it. It's like, you're so egotistical and selfish that you're not going to help your team win. You're going to play Hawkeye the whole time like shit and try to target me the whole time and fail and never switch off. It's just embarrassing, bro. Because I told him, like, from the get-go, I'm like, I am better than you. I know I'm better than you. You threw our game. I'm gonna take your ass for it. Fuck you. Your head is mine, and I'm gonna put it on a silver platter and serve it up back to your fucking family and say, this is what happens when your dumbass piece of shit family member thinks that he's good at a game, but is not good at a game. I'm good at the game. And I know you might be like, isn't that a little bit excessive? Absolutely. I would do it again, dude. He deserves it. I fucked him up so bad. This was, I think, the game. I don't think I've ever played a game of Rivals with more vengeance, with more hatred in my heart, with more like want and need to absolutely shut someone the fuck down like that, and to have the opportunity and to call my shot and to pull it off. It's like, that felt so fucking good, dude. To just send him home and say, get the fuck out of my face, you little bitch. You cannot step to me. You cannot even lick the bottom of my shoes, motherfucker. Get out of my lobbies. It's a revenge game. It's the revenge game of a lifetime. And we went on to have this game after on the Storm that you guys saw earlier, and then this next one. And this one we should have won, but we lost. This guy went to one trick on fucking Ultron. Who's the bitch that played Emma and goes, this guy goes, I go, we don't need triple heals. Can we have another tank, please? This person switches to Emma, and I go, why do we switch back to triple heals at the end of the game? They're like, because I can't play Emma. Like, one, I didn't tell you to play Emma. You chose to. Two, you're not the only person on the team who can switch. And three, it's like, why are you telling me that like I give a shit? Like, that doesn't make it better. I can't play that character. Oh, dude. My bad, dog. You're off the hook. The fuck? Like, what are you talking about? And then I'm like, yeah, the Ultron should have switched off. But yeah, we ended up losing that game. So, and this, I should have gone, that's why I say I think I should have gone 7-2, maybe even 8-1. But I'm like, at 6-3 on Marvel Rivals with this sort of streak, yeah, like, I'll take it, dude. I'll take it. I clearly didn't play bad. And I kind of wish I streamed the session, but that's why I'm doing this film breakdown. But yeah, I mean, I also, like I said, I diffed the shit out of them so bad that I'm like, I need to take revenge on them. I have to do it. And then I'm like, I have to review it too. So, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's gonna be, I mean, we've been streaming for over 2 hours now. I think that's probably gonna do it. This is the first episode of the Professor reviews film with the class and breaks down gameplay, gives you a glimpse into my mind on how I approach the game and how I tend to make decisions and play. I acknowledge that a lot of the shit I do is probably stupid. A lot of the shit I say is probably not fully right or right at all. Maybe there's another perspective to look at things from that I've not been accustomed to. So I'm not the best player. I'm not a perfect player. I don't even know if I can be considered a great player. But I mean, shit. When I'm like this, I'm gonna be one of the reasons that these people in this game ban Storm in every lobby. And it's like, I'm just diffing the shit out of people on Magneto. It's like, come on now. Feels good. Can't say I'm bad. That's for sure. But, I mean, I think maybe we'll do some more of this film review. Breakdown stuff again. I sort of like to review stuff and see where things went right, where things went wrong. And I think it's also funny watching shit back and seeing, like, what some of the opponents and teammates try to do, and some of the smart and dumb decisions that they make. But those are kind of all the games that I really wanted to review from last night's session, and I think I'm probably gonna end the stream there. So if you tuned in and you showed support by tuning in, you know, hanging out, subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing it with your friends. I mean, even if you learned something new here, all of that good stuff, I appreciate you taking the time to listen and participate and hang out. If you want to show further support, yeah, feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Turn on post notifications so you get notified every time I post a video or go live. If you're watching this in the morning, I hope you have a good morning. If you're watching it at night, I hope you have a good night. If you're watching it during the day, I hope you have a good day. Weekend, hope you have a good week or weekend. And as always, I'll catch you guys on the next one.